really clean price action today. Had you been trading? SPY in general has had some really crazy price action the past day or two, just really wild swings if you've been trading. But if you're really setting your levels, really trading professionally, watching that price action, executing cleanly, you'll have some great results. So let's dive into today just to show. I like to say, hey, this is how you could have made an easy $300 today, because $300 is life changing. $300 in a day is life changing for most people. It's $1,500 in a week. And we'll just say, even if you have a couple of losing days, that's $5,000 in a month. That's life changing for people. So let's hop in and see where you could have done that with the SPY. All these levels were marked before the market open. Again, if you're interested in getting those daily levels and you want to learn how to set these levels, the links are in the description below. I send a daily email out every day with a plan of the day. Again, no Discord or anything like that. Just come straight to your email. All right, so let's hop in. So there were a couple nice opportunities for you to enter right off the bat in today's price action. So as it's coming into here, this pre-market high, a daily level here, nice clean kind of doji candle there. It would have been a great entry from here. So 660 all the way down to here. As it kind of gets sucked back up at this point, you could have taken your profits off again with one contract here from 660, just one contract, which forget off the top of the head what the contracts were today, but we'll just say maybe it's 250 a piece for those puts. So it would $250 from here down to here. That's about 3 points, about 657 as you're taking here. That would have been $300 just right there. But that was a pretty quick entry. You're looking at 9:45 a.m. If you don't like to trade the market open. Again, I trade kind of the first hour. I like to keep trading simple. Trade in the morning when the most volume is there, when the most action is there, you get the biggest moves. I like to trade it at that time. And the most follow through, I recommend kind of keeping an eye. But sometimes in the market open, it can be a little choppy, but this was nice and clean today. But if you didn't get into that, you could have entered in here. So as it comes down into the pre-market lows, this gets sucked back up. Again, you don't want to enter here. You want to enter in on kind of the next candle because you don't know what this is going to do. It could get sucked back up and always slam back down. So as we're getting in here, had you entered here, again, around, we'll say again, the 657 mark, come back up, I would have recommend more than, obviously, if you can afford it, more than one contract. You as it's coming up into this level, the VWAP here, you would have taken some of that off. Just that there, that's one move. Had you, 3 contracts, if you had, $700, you could have bought 3 contracts. This move here from here to here, even though it doesn't look much, would be $300. But let's say you started in here, and as it's coming up, you should be selling at this point. This is a crazy candle here. Again, this just shows how crazy the price action is. As it's coming up into the pre-market highs, you should have taken that off. And that just goes to show that you should take profits at certain levels, because if you didn't take it off quickly enough here, it would have got sucked back down and you'd be stuck down here. So it's really important to take profits at key levels. And that's a really good lesson for this video in and of itself. It's just to really kind of take profits as you're coming into key levels, because the price action could be crazy, could pull you out, and you could get stuck. And that's just a good lesson right there. So $300 there, a couple opportunities. And just for the day would have been great. Again, that's kind of the first hour or so in the day. Just really clean. There are more moves, but again, this goes to show another reason why I like to kind of trade in the first hour. This is clean. This is some great movement. And as you can see, as for the rest of the day, it kind of chops around sideways. And sometimes you don't get the follow through that you would like. So, but you could have entered here, right? And it's just takes a lot longer to get that follow through. That's just as an example. I like to keep trading simple, right? Trade one stock, trade one time frame, first hour or so in the day. Sometimes it takes a little longer. Trade one stock, either the SPY, or if you like to trade futures, the MES or the ES, and trade one system, price action system. So if you want to learn, get that daily email, if you want to learn how I trade, again, links are in the description. You can learn more there, but we'll see you in the next video.